What is up? What is up? How's it going? Welcome, BTC community, XRP community, DLT community, crypto communities, Blue Crew, and all the communities out there. Guys, welcome to number 2. Live stream number 2 today. That's right. Welcome to another DL Talk. Appreciate everybody tuning in. I am not a financial advisor. I'm not a pro trader, and I'll never tell you what to do. Thanks for hitting the like on the way in. That helps the channel grow, you guys, and it lets the other Blue Crew members know out there that we're streaming, we're having a party over here, we're hanging out, we're keeping it crypto, and appreciate that. The support goes a long way, and it's so simple to do, but, you know, once again, if you enjoy the content, I'll never tell you what to do, and I'm always wrong anyway, so let's keep moving forward here. We got Sniff in the house saying, again, XRP P, okay. Sniff in the house. Major movement then must be if you're streaming again. I just sounded like Yoda there. No, not major movement. Just felt like hanging out with the Blue Crew again, and just felt like streaming again to hang out with you guys and look over some of the prices and go over some new news that we've gotten today too. Why not? Let's hang out with the Blue Crew. Let's do a night stream here, and hopefully everybody's doing well wherever they are. Appreciate you. Much love. We got a bullish Mr. K in the house. Hey, crew, it's been ages. I'm looking forward to packing in this engineering day job and get back to full-time trading. Hey, good job, man. That's awesome that you can afford to do that. That's really cool. Hopefully, the trades and, it seems like you know how to do it. So, that's good to hear. That's good news. Make some filthy gains, get back into it. But we haven't seen you in a bit. That's true, man. Guys, if we can get to 10 minutes off the bat, or 10 likes right here in our first 10 minutes off the bat on the stream, that would be amazing. But once again, appreciate everybody tuning in. Let's jump into it. Let's look at some cryptos here. We still got BTC up, getting close to the 31K range again, above the 30,500 range. Let's see where it goes here for BTC. Same thing with XRP. I mean, if you're looking at the XRP chart here, yes, there could be a bottom that we could still experience, but if we're looking from this initial run, let's see where the run really began. Let's go all the way to the long-term bottom, to the most recent top here. There we go. That would be our most recent top right there. Could we go down to 35 cents again? Maybe even close to, just maybe 29 cents perhaps. Somewhere around there. Yes, that's always a possibility. And we are kind of in the danger zone. You could call this like a double top, I suppose, where we just kept facing selling pressure and it kept pushing us back down towards the downside. Will it happen again? If we look at the short-term pump and where we're at, I mean, short-term, it looks pretty good, right? Considering where we've come from in a week or so, going from May 26, or a month or so, I mean, going from May 26th all the way over to where we're at now, you're around that like 78.6, 61.8% retracement area in the short term, which could be some good, good gains to follow. If we break above 52 cents again, I think, we're going to go probably, have some very bullish momentum that carries us maybe like to the 80-cent range or close to it. People are going to get really excited. People will get hyped up. They're going to say we're out of the bear cycle. And maybe that's true, but, we do face some very heavy resistance around that 80-cent range. That is for sure. Let's keep looking at the, what else is up in the past 24 hours here. We're here for the crypto degens, the people who just like talking crypto and hanging out. Appreciate everybody here. Still got the XLM ecosystem doing really well in the past 24 hours. XLM now above 10 cents pretty well into the 10.2 range. Let's see if the momentum keeps building. Up currently 10.66% in the past 24 hours. That's wonderful to see here for XLM. We got Aqua token getting once again close to the 0.00400 range. We love the Aqua token, especially if XLM continues to break bullish. Is same thing with the SHX ecosystem. If XLM continues to go bolster some energy towards the upside, we expect SHX to have some really high volatility considering how low of a market cap crypto it is. We still got to look into XXA, Xinium. Maybe we take some time in the stream to look through it just really quick. But we still got to do our due diligence there with that crypto. We don't really know too much about it. XPX 0008 ranges, but a little bit up on the day in terms of the past 24 hours. But we like XLM here. We like Aqua. A double header. G is bullish. A double header. Yeah. Yeah, we're feeling bullish for sure, man. It's our second live stream. Appreciate you tuning in. Full of XRP. What's up, man? Yeah, we're feeling bullish. We're excited. You guys are making us feel bullish on the channel, right? That's what it's all about, is having the Blue Crew, getting together and having good times and making this really fun to be a part of. And, even through bear cycles, right? Even through the bear cycles. I love when months go by and I suddenly remember a coin I bought and let sit. Then I go check to see. Yeah, that's fun too, is when you're looking at some coins you just kind of let grow, stake and bake, if you will, right? As they call it. So let's get into some news. Appreciate everybody tuning in. And once again, guys, if we can we're close to the 10-minute range here. If we can get just one more like, 10 likes for 10 minutes, that would be amazing. And then who knows, maybe when we go to the full hour of this video, we can maybe get 50 likes. I mean, that's pushing it for a second stream today, but you never know. Those crypto degens out there, there's people who need their fix of crypto at 6 p.m. on the west side here, right? Cool Cap Crypto in the house. What's up, man? Appreciate you tuning in. Always appreciate the support, you guys. It goes a long way. You guys know my pack node's about to pay big. No way. How's Pack doing? I haven't checked out Pack in a long time, dude. How's Pack Protocol doing? Oh, wow, man. It's super cheap at this point. And some really good volatility, dude. I hope you were getting it at those bottoms right there before it went up 39% in the past 90 days. But holy cow, you're right, man. If you're staking maybe some Pack right here at around these price ranges, and you're just going to see what ends up happening. Yeah, that could pay off some, that could be some really nice potential. We were talking about, staking protocols kind of being a thing you want to be into during these bear cycles. It's brutal when you buy a staking protocol at the top and then you're kind of digging yourself out of a hole with your staking, right? And some people sell their staking rewards at the bottom, right? But anyways, let's keep going on through the news here and appreciate everybody tuning in. Thanks to any new likes, new subs, all that good stuff. Let's jump into it. The UK government should set up a tailored legal framework for using crypto as a collateral and treat digital assets as a new type of property, says Law Commission here. Law Commission, we are the Law Commission of England and Wales. We review the law and recommend reform where needed, right? lawcom.gov.uk. Nobody that I know is following them here, but 22.9K and how Coinbase, or no, not Coinbase, CoinDesk posting this article out from them. We already know regulatory clarity is needed. We know what opportunity sits here in front of us. We are the tigers. We are pouncing on the opportunities. You guys know that. And we did get to hit 10 likes at the first 10 minutes. That is amazing, guys. Thank you so much for bringing the bullish momentum into the second stream of our day. Really helps us out. You guys know that. Let me see. Minister Bob Stories here liked. Hi, friends. What's up, Minister Bob? Appreciate you tuning in. We got the Blue Crew in here. And by the way, if you're tuning in and watching and you don't have a wrench, feel free to jump into the chat, say what's up. It's easy to get a wrench. Just talk about some crypto that you really like. Don't try to be a shill or anything, but somewhere along the lines of like a crypto that's like, mainstream, possible mass adoption, possible one, ISO 20022, interledger protocol. It's going to work with regulators or regulators will approve it. Those type of things. The bullish crypto sniper. Cheers to you, my man. Good to see you again as well. It's number 2 of the day. We're bullish. Danelle Dixon's bullish as well, saying exciting times ahead as BitWage and Vibrant Wallet team up, powered by Stellar, to provide payroll solutions for Argentinians in the international workforce. Exciting news. BitWage and Vibrant partner to make USD stablecoin payments seamless and zero fee for remote workers worldwide. That is pretty big. I want to see how this snowballs eventually, or how this continues to grow in the future, but that's really good news right there for XLM. We got Fed Now, some more Fed Now stuff, some bullish stuff from Chad Stein Grabber here. He grabs the Stein and drinks it, right? Operating Circular 5 and Operating Circular 6 is the operating rules for Fed Now, launching July 1st. This enables Release 1. Further releases will expand the system. We are go for launch. Here we go. Red light, green light, and we are in the green light phases here, you guys. ISO 20022 is good to go. Right? Fed ACH services will close for the Juneteenth National Independence Day. Right? We already had that happen June 17th. Now, July 1st, revisions to Operating Circular 5 and Operating Circular 6, effective July 1st. right? Operating rules for Fed now. And then on July 3rd, Fed ACH services will close for the Independence Day holiday. That's pretty interesting right there, right? Closing on Monday, July 3rd at 11:30 p.m. and for the Independence Day holiday, I guess, and will resume processing at 5:30 p.m. on Tuesday, July 4th, with the third file delivery beginning at 8:15 p.m. That could be something to keep an eye out for, too. Information for holidays observed by Federal Reserve banks. Visit the holiday schedules page. Right? ISO 20022 adoption just continuing to grow. Adoption is imminent. Right? That's the title of this video. It's happening, you guys. I mean, can't stop it. Regulators are trying to stop it, and the momentum is just not as strong as it used to be. They can try to FUD it as much as they want. We're just getting smart to it. People are getting smart to it, that it's not about the technology. It's about the companies and the bad actors that are running, supposed technologies, right? And which ones are the legit actors in this space? We don't know yet. We're still in the unregulated space. We've been in an unregulated space for a really, really long time. But you know what? We've been sitting back and doing what we do and enjoying the show. Right? We're enjoying these times because these will be the times we're looking back and people will be asking, how were you so bullish during such FUD, such turmoil, when Binance was being sued by the SEC, when Celsius collapsed, when Luna collapsed, when FTX collapsed, when Ripple was being sued by the SEC? How were you so bullish? It's because those are companies, right? Those are things that use the DLT technology. The DLT technology, there's nothing wrong with it. It's innovative. It's happening. Adoption continues to increase. We just saw the launch of Overledger by Quant, being the infrastructure for Project Rosalind, which is in collaboration with the Bank of England and the BIS. DLT infrastructure is being set right in front of our very eyes. And Bobby Jonas, we like XDC as well. He's calling XDC the Ethereum killer. Hey, man, why can't they just both coexist as well? And XDC just makes us rich and Ethereum makes us rich. Let's have all the cryptos go up, right? And especially in these speculative bull cycles, all the cryptos go up. There's no principles. There's no morals in crypto in the unregulated market here, my man. Doge is freaking 10th place on the total market cap. That's how big of a joke this whole market is, right? The higher Doge goes, the higher of a joke this whole market becomes. But anyways, don't want to talk about Doge anymore. But Bobby Jonas, welcome to the Blue Crew. We love that comment, man. XDC will kill Ethereum. XDC is the real Ethereum killer, and that's a possible. We're bullish on XDC, man. We're banking on XDC. We have more exposure to XDC than we do Ethereum because we're banking on XDC to be just that, right? And a lot of these other DLT technologies like XRP XLM, XDC, QNT, HBAR, Algo. We want all of them to succeed. We want to all go to the moon, right? We're all looking at the moon. No, well, the rest are looking on the moon. We're riding that moon that's coming, and they're going, look at the moon.
Oh my God, this is definitely... Look at the moon. Oh my...
This market's definitely not normal, right? It's definitely not normal to have a project that is seemingly a joke, like Doge, right? Being top 10 in the market. This market is a joke. The prices we are looking at are not the real prices that they will be once utility reigns supreme and starts flooding in. And hopefully, we're getting the likes flooding in here. We got 14 likes. You guys are amazing. Thanks so much for the support. Let's see if we can get a strong viewer to like ratio here. We got what I'm seeing here, 10 viewers. Let's see if we can get 14 viewers, 14 likes, or 15 viewers, 15 likes. Let's boost it up a notch, Appreciate everybody tuning in. So yeah, that's some of the news that we were going over today. Let's see what else we got. We got R3's co-founder and CSO recently joined Citi's, what is it, Ronit? Yeah, recently joined Citi's Ronit to discuss all things blockchain and DLT in financial services. Let's just take a little quick look here. Oh, never mind. Let's not take a quick look there. But R3, invited to a lot of CBDC tech sprints. They're in that they're in that realm with the Ripples, with the Stellars, with the Dragonfly fintechs, with the Quants, right? These are projects and with distributed ledger technologies and connections to them that we're seeing getting invited to a lot of these CBDC tech sprints that are led by Bank of Indonesia, Bank of England, you name it, People's Bank of China, Bank of International Settlements. So this is one, the currencies that they're supporting or digital assets that they're supporting are digital assets we want to be paying attention to, because it looks like they're expanding and growing, and definitely have since we discovered, have come across them, basically since the beginnings of this channel, right? We talked about R3 being really sneaky because they own a good portion of XRP, you guys. A lot of people forget how much, I think it's in the millions of XRP, right, that R3 has. That's a good chunk of XRP, and I don't think they sold it right away, right? I don't think they're selling their XRP. I think they're obviously going to have it as part of their Quarter Settler exchange, along with other currencies that'll be part of it. And, the ones that provide the best network effects, the cheapest, fastest transactions, payments, easy user interface and usability, those will be the ones that are, keep getting used on the Quarter Settler, I would imagine. But, there may be different purposes for different digital assets, and one of them being payments, maybe one of them needing to be, for supply chain or what have you, right? Some other use cases. But at the end of the day, a digital asset needs to make a payment to do any use case, right? It needs to record a transaction on a ledger to do any use case. Whoa, I'm a mod. Thanks, bro. No worries, Bobby Jonas, dude. I mean, hey, you're bullish on XDC. We're bullish on XDC. And it doesn't seem, don't try to spam too much, be respectful. We're building a hell of a community here. And when we reach 5,000 subscribers, we're going to stop handing out the wrenches so easily to people. We're just trying to build a hell of a community here and have a hell of a set of Blue Crew members here that really value the wrench, right? Value the wrench. And then, getting Green Giants onboarding as well. We already have 5 very, very strong Green Giants. We got 2 Green Giants that have been with us since we allowed memberships, and they've shown such tremendous commitment, already 17 months of doing memberships. So just thank you guys so much for your support to the channel. Let's keep going on. Central bank payment news. What can be done to make CBDC attractive to end users? An afternoon panel at the Central Bank Payments Conference in Cape Town tackles the question of adoption. I mean, do you guys enjoy this content that we're coming across here? Just like we're the freaking owls here. We're the tigers in the grass here, just keeping an eye out on everything CBDC, everything Bank of International Settlements that's going on, and where they're talking about DLT, right? Keep our eye on the prize, right? Tezos deployed the network's 14th upgrade. We talked about that earlier. I think that's really bullish for Tezos and something to keep an eye out for. We got XLM adoption on Grayscale Trust right here, increasing their exposure, it looks like, to XLM. What does that mean for XLM? We do think XLM is highly undervalued, and that could be a shocker type of crypto too. There was no reason XLM should be held back from the Ripple and SEC case, unless XRP and XLM for some reason do run together, which I don't understand why. But XLM's not dealing with the SEC pressure. XLM should just be blasting off, right? And we did it, guys. We did it. We got to the 0000400 with Stronghold token. We took advantage of the FUD. We took advantage of the red. We saw those red days and we took advantage. And, I hope whatever crypto you guys are in, I hope it's doing well. We got NXT coming out of nowhere with a 33% gain in the past hour. This crypto is pretty nuts. I just like it because it's an OG crypto. It's been around for a long time. I just don't know if there's anything continuing to grow there. And it has some pretty interestingly deep type of connections, right? Like in Malaysia with banks and things like that. That's the reason we still have NXT on here. But it's kind of ridiculous seeing that type of level of gain in the past 24 hours. But hey, kudos to those who are holding some NXT. XLM continues to go up. We've broken through 10.2 now for XLM. XLM going to 10.4. Let's keep riding this wave. Let's keep getting this momentum. Let's go SHX. How high can SHX take us in this stream, you guys? Been saying forever that I think XLM is the Fed now crypto. Could be. I kind of see it as like XRP XLM being Pepsi and Coca-Cola, right? You're going to have like a set of DLTs. It's going to probably be 5 to 10 of them that are major contributors in the market that are like drawing a lot of the market cap, like trillions of dollars in the market cap. And then you'll have those that are drawing billions and so on and so forth. But hey, if 99% of cryptos go away, that still leaves like about 100 blockchains, right, that are out there. And I think innovation will continue. Crypto companies will continue to, build and, develop new interesting ways of using DLT or, trying to increase the security, increase, resilience, and, continue to innovate, right? I don't think we're near what the end of this whole, how many, it could change its name. It could be called blockchain right now. And then, when it becomes mass adopted, everybody calls it something else. And then we're the ones correcting them going, yeah, that's blockchain. Right. And they go, no. They don't call it blockchain. They used to call it blockchain, but now there's like been some development. So now it's called this. Right. That's the type of history we've been creating here on this channel, where we're going to remember like the super early days for a lot of these things, and then see where they take us down the line and be able to look back at these videos and be like, wow, we were looking at prices like these. Unbelievable. Right. Appreciate everybody tuning in. How's the chat going? Are you guys enjoying the stream? Appreciate you tuning in. Thanks for the 16 likes. Let's keep going here. We got, XPX. Hopefully that climbs up to 0000900 real quick right here before the end of the stream. We're getting some pretty good bullish momentum. It's not like, humongous. I mean, right here with XLM, it's pretty bullish though. We just saw it go from like 10.2 to pretty close to 10.4 right here. So XLM looking really nice. In terms of gaining some momentum and adoption. And it's still in the bottom, like in the pits, right? This is still a tremendous value for Stellar. I don't like chasing pumps. We were here when it was red, right? We like jumping in when it was red. We were here 30 days ago, 7 days ago when it was red. Dinner time stream for me. Yeah, what's up, Work Until I Moon? We got a green giant amongst us here. He's eating. He's listening. He's learning. XLM is faster than XRP. I've been... let me see, what is it? XRP, I've been and done it plenty of times myself. I mean, but it's hard to, Darcy, once again, it's, let's say if you're sending XRP from BitTrue to a different wallet, I don't think you're getting a good example of the speed of the transactions, right? I just don't, because sometimes I'll send stuff from my Sum wallet and it ends up in my BitTrue instantly. Same thing when I send like XLM into BitTrue and it sends it instantly. And then sometimes there are moments where I have to refresh the page a couple of times and then it shows up. I think it's more of like the exchanges thing of like when they go through their verification and approval processes of the, of the payment, right? Yeah, sum to sum is instant. Sum to sum is very, very fast. It is very fast. That's very true. So, in terms of transaction speeds, as long as we know that they're, XRP for especially the time and place that it came out in, and that it's, it's endlessly scalable, right? There could be upgrades, just like how we saw Tezos today, guys, having an upgrade that makes Tezos 8 times faster, right? That's the power of community. That's the power of developers right there, and showing the flexibility of such a project, right? And I think XRPL, XLM are both flexible. Once again, I've even stated I think Jed McCaleb is not trying to be in competition with Ripple. I feel like Ripple and Jed McCaleb, I feel like whatever powers to be chose Ripple said, hey, you know what? What can really give us the true just final end game grip over the whole market is if we have 2 projects. We have a Pepsi and a Coca-Cola, right? That just takes the majority of the market, and then whoever wants to be Sprite, Mountain Dew, or any sub colas, they can exist too. But we already know what the major go-tos will be, right? The Coors and the Bud Light, right? You're going to have options for your faster payments. And most of the time, normal everyday people are not even going to be knowing that they're using a digital asset. They're just going to know that the digital asset is a valuable thing, right? Like all of a sudden they just have faster payment experiences. Or, the banks are the ones who are experiencing the benefits, right? We just think, oh, it's just like when I send money from Venmo to, another wallet. It's just like, I don't notice a difference, right? It's because how these projects and DLTs will be introduced is as tools, right? As bridge currencies. And then eventually they get adopted to become the main currencies, because why use a local currency that's going to have to get converted into another local currency when you can just use the global currency, the universal currency, the one that is the bridge currency. That's what a bridge currency technically is. It's a universal currency. It allows you to transact with anything. Not the Bud Light, LOL. No, exactly. But you guys know what I'm saying. The Budweiser and the Coors or whatever, right? A beer sounds great right now. By the way, grab a drink, grab a smoke, grab a chair, grab some food, grab something. We're underway here, and we're already close to 20 likes while being 30 minutes in. That's great momentum here, you guys. Thank you for continuing to build and just continuing to bring in the support. And you're seeing how doing that lets other Blue Crew members know what we're doing here and jumping in and being able to contribute to the chat. So good to see Stellar doing its thing. Let's refresh the page here, see if it's moved any bit here. So far stuck at this range. Let's see if we got any more news to go over with you guys. If not, we'll take, if you guys have any questions, maybe we can open up Jitsi again and have some people call in if they want to call in. We're trying to figure out, usually we've gone over so much news earlier today, right? So yeah, I think that's all the news that we had for today. So let me just refresh my page here. Maybe some new news came up just recently. RWA protocol brings the first mortgage-backed stablecoin home to XRP Ledger. Interesting. Ripple X retweeting this, by the way. The hyper-accelerating internet of value and making it easy to build on the XRP Ledger. Ripple X dev retweeting RWA protocol brings the first mortgage-backed stablecoin home to XRP Ledger. And, people got to like that. They got to like the sound of home coin. Right, but this is a stable coin. It's not something that is you want to be taking. That's finite and speculative, or volatility in price. Share it to Twitter. Work until I moon you, rock man. Mentalect in the house. What's up, Mentalect? See, guys, there we go, right there. I'm sure by getting us to 20 likes, that helped Mentalect know what we're doing here and jump in and say his hello and start contributing to the chat. That's what we're talking about here. Yeah, Brad calling out that people are probably swapping their XRP for XLM right now because they're fudding and saying, oh, is XLM the chosen one, right? I think XLM's just having its day in the sun. We'll see what ends up happening in the next week or so. And, there's no reason XLM shouldn't be bullish. It's not like anything's really holding it back, right? There's no regulatory pressure that we know of that's going on Stellar and the Stellar Foundation. And Stellar Foundation's a nonprofit, right? Riot purchases 33,000 Bitcoin miners for $163 million ahead of BTC halving. When is the BTC halving? Anybody know? Although inflation has come down, challenges for global economy remain and require a holistic policy response, says Augustus Carstens. Yep, holistic for sure. They're all in this together, and they know they're going to have to flip the switch. That's the response that they're talking about. It's going to require a holistic policy response, right? A response, cause and effect. Time for resolve and realism. Yeah, time to see the real prices of these things, right? The real, what is real value, right?
Not really. The last mile is the most difficult, and that's because you have to break some dynamics of inflation that traditionally are more difficult to combat. There has been a lot of progress, but what we see is that headline inflation has really come down, but core inflation is still high. Services price inflation is going up very, very fast still. That means that the labor costs are going up, and that is combined with still a very tight labor market in a situation where real wages have gone down. Basically, financial stability, what we have seen this year in comparison with last year is that we have both inflation and bouts of instability, and both together are difficult to handle.
Man, this guy is inflating as well, right? The more inflation happens, the bigger he seems to get. And I'm expecting when he pops, that's when we see the bubble popping. That is for sure. He is the personification of the bubble, Augustus Carstens. But hey, don't want to throw shade to him. The guy's a hell of a character that we follow here on the channel. That is for sure. We got Alan in the chat. What's up, Alan? Appreciate you tuning in. And he says he's just tuning in. Thank you. Guys, appreciate the 14 viewers. Thanks for the 20 likes. If we can get to 30 likes before we get to the end of the stream, that would be amazing for our second stream of the day, right? We're putting in the work, we're jumping in, and we're hanging out here with the Blue Crew and having a good time. And we got our Green Giants being active as well. What's up, Work Until I Moon? Appreciate you, my man. Did you see the Prometheum tweet? I got to go check out the Prometheum thing. You shared it to Twitter? Okay. I'll check it out. Inflation is horrible tax on the public. Yeah. Yeah, everybody welcome Alan into the house. Josiah Turner saying cheers. Yeah, that guy is very inflated. What kind of policy mix is needed? That's the next question. Let's jump into it.
When you have a difficult situation between financial stability and inflation, you should be able to use all the policy instruments that you can count on. We need to assess very carefully where the fault lines are. Some of the actions could be in the supervisory field, but if there are gaps, some regulatory measures would have to be implemented. Fiscal policy in many latitudes is still feeding into inflation and can enhance financial instability. Therefore, some form of fiscal consolidation is important. The key aspect is that fiscal and monetary policy, as of today, have hit limits in terms of what can they.
I think he is the Bitcoin supply. He's the majority of the Bitcoin supply, for sure, Alan, for sure.
To induce a higher sustainable growth, and it's of the essence for governments to concentrate more on structural reforms.
See, as innocent and, baby-faced as this man looks like, and how he speaks, I'm not saying take everything he's saying seriously and as truth or anything like that. And once again, I'll never tell you what to do. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not a pro trader. I'm always wrong, right? But he's saying we need to focus more on a structural reform. Governments need to, focus on a more structural reform, reset, change the freaking system here, going from traditional to the digital financial system. They've been giving you a ton of hints for a long time, you guys, that this is going to be happening. If, and I'm not trying to guilt trip people in here. I'm not trying to get people to have FOMO or anything like that. But it is obvious that they've been talking about DLT for many, especially in the past couple of years now, just really increasing their appreciation and love and utility of DLT and testing, right? So this distributed ledger technology is happening. Whichever one of these digital tokens is going to be the one that's driving utility and adoption. Hopefully we have one of those. But hey, at least we have better chances than the people who have no clue about it, right? And thank you guys. Thank you guys so much for the support. We're already close to those 30 likes. I think we're going to hit it before the end of the stream. How about we raise it up a notch? Let's do 40. Let's see if we can get that. Let's see how bullish this chat is continuing to get stream after stream. Let's see if we can make that happen, and appreciate everybody tuning in. So, nobody wants to take this guy seriously in what he's saying, but he keeps, telling you about a reset, right? Going from the traditional financial system to the new financial system. Setting up BIS innovation hubs everywhere for digital, asset adoption, right? For, we got Fishing with Camo Joe. He's feeling the fire here. He's liking the content as well. He's enjoying the show. What's up, my dude? Here's a wrench. With a wrench comes great responsibility. Please use it wisely. Everybody welcome Fishing with Camo Joe to the Blue Crew here, man. And this is the OG Blue Crew, right? You're part of something special here. Please respect the wrench. It can be taken away as easily as it was given, and it's not going to be so easy to be getting a wrench until we, when we hit 5,000 subscribers. When we hit 5,000 subs, no more wrenches going out, and people who sub aren't always wrenched, right? It's the people who jump into the chat and are active, hanging out here with the Blue Crew, hanging out with the Green Giants. But if you're a sub as well, appreciate you. If you're hitting the likes, all that good stuff. Let's keep going. So it looks like the player base is growing, and what they mean by that is it looks like we're increasing in XRP accounts here, you guys. Ripple test, London is ready. I guess John Deaton saying something fiery here with a 2-minute clip here. Let's check it out. Thank you, Riz, for sharing this.
Let's talk about this concept of anything nefarious going on, okay? That's absolute nonsense from my perspective. Some of you are going to disagree with that, and I can't change what you think. But I will tell you the level of research that needs to be done Lewis Cohen, the guy that I was talking to, you all should follow him, New York crypto lawyer. Great guy if you follow the spaces today. Very bright. Knows this case law better than anyone in the industry. And in his research article that we were talking about today, that I made in Exhibit B in the Naomi Brockwell amicus brief I wrote and filed, his brief is 108 article, 180 pages. And I was talking to Lewis and he joked and he said that, he shortened his article up. So just to read his article and to go through all those cases, okay, that are all in play, 180 cases. Now, when he didn't even go into the Ripple argument in his brief of the pre-1934 investment contract, that issue the judge has to wrestle with. So that means you're talking about reviewing 1920s and 1904 state law cases that talked about this and looking at congressional intent of the 1934 Securities Act. I'm just telling you that the amount of information that this one singular judge has to go over is monumental. And as soon as she gives her decision, it's going on appeal, right? She rules in favor of the SEC. Ripple is ready. I said from the beginning, Ripple's summary judgment brief is written for the appellate courts. And so she knows Ripple's appealing. If she rules in favor of the SEC is most likely going to file a notice of appeal. Maybe they file a notice of appeal and try to negotiate with Ripple and not appeal, but it's going up. Something of this magnitude where, let's face it, this case will go to the U.S. Supreme Court.
Let's go. It's going to go to the end. This is going to climax. This is going to be historic. You guys, this is going to be historic, right? This is going to go to the very end. It's going to be the most dramatic that it needs to be, right? So everybody knows and everybody's aware. Everyone's on board. If it gets to that level, you guys, everyone, your friends or people who look at the news are going to be aware about Ripple. And I understand maybe I'm overhyping it. That's a big claim. When you're having a company dealing with the U.S. Supreme Court facing the SEC there, somebody's going to hear about it. It's going to be, it'll be brought up on news stations, at least I would say news stations, right? So on the surface, people will be exposed to the imagery of, like they already have been on CNBC and many other, news platforms. They're going to be aware of what's going on here. And then when the turnout, the results of this, that's going to be even bigger because the drama is going to build in that case, right? It's going to be going back and forth, just like the Johnny Depp, Amber Heard stuff. And everybody was so laser focused on that, it's so funny how people get so attached to distractions, but stuff that actually freaking matters, that's going to impact our life for a very, very long time. Something like this, probably, not many people will notice, but I do believe if it's going up into that range, you're going to have a lot of people, gaining awareness about this and what's going on, right? Correction, Amber Turd. What's up, right guy? Good to see you tuning in. And guys, see, the bullishness brings the blue crew together here. You guys, we're close to the 30 likes, and then now our viewer to like ratio continues to go up. That's what happens. And thank you so much for supporting, because now we're having a hell of a talk here in the chat, and we're having a great discussion, and that's what it's all about. Augustus Carson, not sure if that is how the name is spelled. Yeah. Holding strong all day long. Exactly. I ain't going 2 more years and waiting. I don't think anybody's going to have 2 years away soon with inflation choking everybody out. Exactly. So there's going to be a catalyst, right, Alan, that's going to have to accelerate the adoption, right? If they can, because there's no way people could wait, right? Unless they just want people to kill each other, basically. And I don't want to say that. I feel like that gets into some really, really dark areas there, right? But maybe they're trying to push it where, once again, their statements are like, not everyone's coming to the future, not everyone's coming from the past, right? So I hope it doesn't resort to something like that. I hope it can be resolved without any violence, without any riots, without any, we're talking about a change in the whole system here, you guys. Is it going to be roses and rainbows? Probably not, but hopefully it's at least, not completely dystopian either, and, dark days ahead, right? If these aren't already the dark days. I really don't think the dollar can survive another 2 more years. I hear you, Alan. I hear you. But what's going to result in that, right? What's going to cause the flip of the switch, if you will? What's going to be the great grand catalyst? Just in the same way, remember, they already trained our minds in terms of adopting things in times of stress, right? Adopting Zoom when we had 2020 happening and everybody's in their homes. All of a sudden, everybody's jumping in on video streaming software, and now it's become part of our daily life, and people almost prefer it, right? For meetings and things like that, it's more convenient, right? Probably something like that's going to happen with payments, right? Where the need for cross-border payments, the need to send payments, the need to access your bank account, the need, the need to maybe even access their internet. It can be an internet crisis or a cyber attack, something like that. But there's got to be a catalyst that's going to drive that type of dramatic type of switch over, right? The migration from the old to the new. And of course, we start losing viewers from there. And I'm sorry, I didn't mean to get so conspiracy speculative there, you guys, but I'm just saying, if it's, if we're talking about mass adoption of digital assets here, we're talking there's going to have to be some catalyst that initiates that, right? That really makes everybody understand, oh, we need to have these in our portfolio, or we need to start hodling the internet of value, right? Let's keep moving on here, but that's a great video from Riz. I appreciate him sharing it. If you guys don't know about Wang Chang Group and MIT, we've been following Wang Chang for quite some time here, and they have connections with IrisNet, right, and the People's Bank of China. This was released in 2018. Wang Chang and MIT developed a strategic partnership in March, 3 months before the Hinman Free Pass speech. At the same time, Gary Gensler arrived at MIT to teach blockchain. Interesting. Wang Chang Group and MIT made plans to jointly build an international scientific innovation center and an advanced institution for applied sciences and Hangzhou, right? Interesting. Cowboy Crypto saying, Brad Garlinghouse, this looks bad. I don't know. I mean, that could be some fun, but who knows? We'll see. Looks like we got some new news from R3. Let's just check this out really quick. We got a little video here. Instamatch COO caught up with R3's venture development team to discuss the importance of the right team for a startup. Are they talking about Corda? To discover how Instamatch is leveraging Corda to ensure better outcomes for its customers. So it is. So let's check it out.
Every new project,
Oh, snap. We got another Green Giant in the house for the second stream today, man. Legendary. Appreciate your support, man. Much love to you. See, getting us to that 30 likes puts that info out there, puts the awareness out there to other Blue Crew members. Hell, our fellow Green Giants now. Now we got our 2 Green Giants. We got Work Until I Move. We got Legendary here dominating in the chat. And then we got our Blue Crew doing their thing. Appreciate you guys so much. And once again, let's see if we can hit that 40 likes by the end of the stream here, guys. That would be asking a lot, I understand, for a second stream today. But let's go, man. We're putting it in. We're doing the work. And let's check out this video on R3. What's up, Miles P?
every new project, every new company that starts off with a vision. This is what they want to do. But visions are very fluid, dynamic things. They change as you learn more about your business. But what stays constant is the team and the team culture that you build. And I would say that's very fundamental, both to our growth that we have seen in the past months and years. And I would say it carries forward to all of the other companies that are starting right now. It's very important to get the team right, to be able to have discussions where the whole is greater than the sum of the parts. You know, everybody wants to build something greater than what they would themselves. And that's when when you have the first discussions and hardships along the way, then that's where having the team around you really supports your endeavors towards success.
They didn't really say anything about Corda there, but just building the right team. I'm sure if we clicked on that extension, we'd probably hear more about Corda. But yeah, hey, Corda is developing and still around as well, guys. So let's see what else we got going on here. So apparently big whales are buying Stellar Lumens right now. Let's see what's going on with Stellar here. Are we riding the Stellar train, y'all? Come on the train. Oh, we got to 10.4. We got to 10.4, guys. Stellar's on a tear. Let's go, Stellar. Let's see how high this train goes, man. Let's see how high this is going to fly right here for Stellar. We broke the 400 range right here for Aqua. Let's go. We did get to break the 400 range with SHX. I'm assuming if Stellar's going up, here we go. Let's go SHX. Let's get ready for a party here, you guys. And I wonder where Velo is at and what it's doing. Yeah, not too much there. Anyways, guys, let's jump into the deep reds now. Let's try to find some value here instead of chasing pumps. We're excited for the pumps right here with Stellar, right, and the XLM ecosystem and what's going on there, right? I think we will be shocked in the near future, gonna catch a lot of people off guard. I mean, exactly right, guy. Like, how are people not caught off guard already by all this other stuff that's happened in the past in crypto, right? The Celsius collapse. Do I need to go through the whole list again? Luna, FTX, now, with Ripple and Binance and Coinbase being sued by the regulators. I mean, all of those caught us off guard. None of us saw those things coming, especially in the timing that they did, right? And maybe some of us did see those things coming. Either way, we didn't know the timing, right? We didn't know when. And if you do, then, keep hanging around in this channel and let us know next time as well. Keep doing it. Beat it into our brains. Appreciate everybody tuning in. Much love to the Blue Crew. Let's look into the deep reds. Let's be some tigers and see if we have any opportunities that we can pounce on here. So, Velo might be one in the XLM ecosystem right now to take advantage of because it'll probably start to pivot if XLM continues to go towards the upside. You'll probably see Velo start to catch up and follow as well. We love XX anytime it's in the 10-cent range at these prices. The young buck, but so much potential, so much possible growth right there. We don't know what a bull cycle looks like for XX, but it could be tremendous. That is for sure. AKT could be a fun crypto to be staking at this point, right? This is a crypto we were deadly wrong about. Now it's up 141% on the year. And sure, maybe it continues to go towards the upside. Its all-time high was at $8.90, you guys. That is brutal to see, right? But a pretty low supply, right? 388 million. Max supply for Akash at 58 cents. I don't believe in as much of the project as I used to, but maybe it's because I got burned by it. And, but also, they've kind of promised things and then never followed through with it, right? They had the Akash Mini or the Akash Node Mini, the physical node that you could buy that they never came out with. They talked about being on Interledger Protocol and then decided that they're not part of Interledger Protocol anymore. Same thing with Flare. They decided they're not part of Interledger Protocol anymore either. Now, is that Interledger Protocol's fault on that side, or is it more Akash or Flare? I'm going to give the benefit of the doubt to Interledger Protocol on this one. But I'm willing to be wrong on Akash and Flare. I still hodl tokens from those, but at this point, I'm not looking to keep adding. But even though it does look like a pretty decent opportunity here for something like AKT. Algo at 12 cents. We love smashing Algo at that price. That looks amazing. Same thing with Casper, under 4 cents. Unbelievable price for Casper right here. Seeing it under 4 cents. We'll see what ends up happening with Casper as we go along. But that would be cryptos that I'm looking forward to in the deep reds. Iris token at 2 cents is a Cosmos ecosystem crypto that I really like. Ocean Protocol is in the reds today. So we're looking at Ocean. HBAR under 5 cents is probably a steal. IOTA at 18 cents, right? ISO 20022 compliant crypto right there has a pretty interesting project working with the Hyperledger, right? I don't have any SHX. Am I the only one? Oh, dude, no worries about SHX, by the way, guys. Like, if you have it, if you don't have it, it's all good, right? With any of these cryptos. If you don't have XRP, that's fine. I just hope whatever crypto or digital asset that you've decided to, have part of your portfolio, I hope we all make it, right? Oh yeah, I saw this leaving for the summit of the new Global Financing Pact right here. Thanks for sharing this work until I moon, right? Leaving the summit for the new Global Financing Pact after participating in some thought-provoking discussions. Grateful for the nice welcome and encounters. It was good to see old friends and make new ones. And look at this selfie right here with the fellow Brit and then this car behind them trying to just get around and be like, what the heck is going on here, right? They're just trying to get about their day. And then let's see what other Prometheum here on Twitter. Thanks to Work Until I Moon, Green Giant, keeping an eye on the prize. Prometheum plans to be the first to utilize an exemption frequently used in the stock market within the crypto space to allow the public trading of digital asset securities. It's called Rule 144, and you can learn about it here. Interesting, man. Brokerage firm Promethean wants to use exemption frequently used in the stock market within the crypto space. Interesting. Okay, I got to follow some Prometheum here, man. Thanks for bringing it to my awareness. I don't know who they are, but now we're following them. We'll see what else they keep bringing to the table. SHX is one of my favorite coins, bags packed and still accumulating. I mean, it's one of those cryptos I don't mind taking a swing for the fences on. Like whenever I have just a little bit of some change that I'm willing to lose or whatever, you know, that's the beauty of SHX. You can get so much for so little. And that's what we like about a lot of these cryptos, right? VeChain, DAG, right? A lot of these Aqua, XLM even, right? XLM looking like it's taking a little bit of a breather here. But anyways, guys, that was amazing. Thank you guys for coming into round 2 of another stream today. That is unbelievable. You guys brought the bullishness, man. 35 likes. That is out of this world. Let's see if maybe we can get 40 as we end out here. But if not, you know, keep smashing away at that thing, man. I appreciate it. The support just goes a long way. And I'll see you guys in the next one. You guys know I am always grateful. Thank you. BTC community, XRP community, DLT community, crypto communities, Blue Crew, and all the communities out there. The future is distributed ledger technology, and the future is bright. If SHX gets to 3 to 5 cents, I'm ghost. Oh, man, I hope to join you there, man. I hope to join you, Youssef. You seem like you have a hell of a bag, though, man. But appreciate you guys. We got the eye of the tiger, and we keep it crypto. Distributed ledger technology is the future, and the future is bright. Have I said that? Our future is bright. Much love, y'all. All right, see you tomorrow. Adios.